Do you think you're giving your cat the best possible life? It's not about expensive food, fancy toys, or colorful bowls. The real question runs deeper. Is your cat truly happy with you? Or would they rather be somewhere else right now? Most people don't realize it, but cats answer that question all the time. They just answer it in small signs, and those signs hide in the most ordinary things your cat does. Most cat parents miss these little details, and they struggle to build a real bond with their cat. But once you understand what they really mean, you'll never see your cat's everyday habits the same way again. So, let's start with the one almost everyone overlooks. 1. They eat calmly when you're around. Picture your cat eating from their bowl. Calm, relaxed, not guarding their food from anyone, right? It seems ordinary, but it's one of the clearest signs a cat feels happy where they live. Dr. Sharon Crowell Davis, a veterinary behaviorist at the University of Georgia, has found in her research that cats who eat more calmly tend to be happier in their homes. And it makes sense. If a cat feels they have to fight for their food, they're not really at ease in that home. Sit with that for a second. Your cat never has to defend their meal. They can just settle in and eat in peace. That simple little moment is actually one of the biggest gifts you've ever given them. And there's a version of this exact sign hiding in how your cat sleeps. We'll get to that in the last one. 2. They greet you at the door with their tail straight up. You get home after a long day, open the door, and there's your cat walking over to greet you. Have you ever noticed how their tail looks in that moment? If it's standing straight up, especially with that tight little curl at the tip, your cat is quietly saying, "I'm so glad you're home." A tail held high is one of the clearest happy signals a cat can give. It looks like a small, ordinary thing, but it's really your cat telling you they love you and they're happy in the home you've made for them. So, how does your cat greet you at the door? Next time you walk in, take a look at that tail and answer the little hello it's sending you. 3. They bite your hand out of nowhere while you're petting them. Your cat is sitting calmly in your lap or licking your hand, and then, out of nowhere, they nip your finger and carry on like nothing happened. To us, a bite feels like a bad thing. But in the feline world, a soft little nip is the opposite. It's a sign of love and contentment. It's a leftover from kittenhood. When kittens play with their mom and their litter mates, they nip each other softly. And kittens only play that way when they feel safe and happy. So, when your cat nips you, they're seeing you as family and telling you they want to play. Now, one important distinction. We're talking about a soft, gentle nip here. That's completely different from the harder bite a cat gives when they're overstimulated from too much petting. That one is their way of saying they've had enough. It comes from a moment of tension, and it means something else entirely. We've got a whole video coming on the warning signs like that one, the ones most cat parents miss. Subscribe so you don't miss it when it drops. 4. They knead you with their paws. When your cat's in your lap, do they ever push into your chest with their paws in a slow rhythm? Usually, there's a soft purr going along with it. It's called kneading. And, like the nibble we just talked about, it goes all the way back to kittenhood. When kittens nurse, they press at their mother with their paws in exactly this motion. So, in a cat's mind, kneading is tied to comfort, warmth, and safety. Normally, this is a behavior that fades as a cat grows up. But if you've been the one caring for your cat since they were a kitten, it often carries right on into adulthood, because to them, you never stopped being their mother. Your cat needs you because you're the closest thing they have to their mother's warmth. You give them everything a mother would want to give her kitten. those little paws pressing into you? That's just one of the ways they say it. 5. They lick your hand, your hair, sometimes even your face. When your cat drags that sandpaper tongue across your hand, you might figure they're just cleaning you up. But in the feline world, there's something deeper going on. Cats strengthen their social bonds by grooming each other. It's called allo-grooming. In a colony, they groom the companions they count as family and help keep them clean. It's a kind of mutual care, and cats only do it for the ones they share a real bond with. In their little world, you're not an owner. You're another cat, one they've decided is worth grooming and watching over. It's one of the most heartfelt kinds of closeness your cat can offer, and a sure sign they're happy right there with you. So, does your cat groom you? If so, pay attention to when it happens, because those are usually the moments they feel closest to you. And when they do, let them. It's a beautiful chance to deepen the bond between you. 6. They follow you when you go into another room. You head to the kitchen, and a minute later, there's your cat. You go back to the living room, and they follow, curling up nearby. They don't want anything from you. They just want to be wherever you are. Research shows cats can bond with their owners much the way a young child bonds with a parent. So when you're around, your cat feels completely safe. And when you leave the room, that sense of safety goes right out the door with you. The room they're left in isn't quite the same place it was a moment ago. Most cat parents chalk this up to habit. The truth is something else entirely. For your cat, it was never about habit or attention. They just want to be in the same room as you. To your cat, you're not just the person who fills the food and water bowls. You are a feeling. You are safety itself. 7. They sleep on their back right next to you. Here's something most people never realize. In the wild, a cat is both predator and prey at the same time. It's what behaviorists call their dual nature. And for any animal that's also prey, sleep is extremely dangerous. Deep asleep, you can't spot a threat, and you can't react to one. Cats know this on instinct, so they sleep in short, light stretches. And they usually sleep in a tight curl, belly tucked away, guarding the vital organs underneath. But your cat? They'll flop onto their back and fall asleep anywhere in the house, right? If the answer is yes, congratulations. You've given your cat a world where they can let their guard all the way down. And in return, they've given you their most defenseless self. This is about more than trust. To be the one person a cat will hand themselves over to completely, that's the quietest and the biggest kind of love there is. So let's go back to the question we started with. Is your cat truly happy with you? If they show even a few of these 7 signs, you already have your answer. And one thing to remember, your cat doesn't have to show all 7. If you'd like, tell us in the comments which of these signs your cat shows. We'd love to read them. And maybe another cat parent will scroll by and recognize the same little signs of love in their own cat. And if you want to understand your cat a little better and build an even stronger bond, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.